Hello, hello, hello. So I wanted to take a look at Paradise Weathers. Paradise Weathers Community Bundle from the Love King. This is a port of, it's a bundle of weather mods ported, and I think were there several people that worked on this. We is used a lot, so I think there were several folks who worked on this. It says Community Bundle. So I'm kind of scanning through really quickly. All right. Let me tell you the things here that they kind of bundled up. Now, I'm sure they don't have everything from all these mods, but I'm sure that they did include at least certain things, right? So there's a certain amount of information here. Cathedral Weathers and Seasons. Part of that is included. Cathedral Weathers Diverse Seasons. Now, maybe these are the parts that are included, and maybe there's other, but you know, from reading this, it's hard to tell how much of each mod is included. Okay. Improved rain and fog for Cathedral Weathers. Oh, and by the way, this is not a complaint. We can go in and play around with the weather mod and see what we like or don't like about it, so that's not a problem. Weather of World. Dust Effects, which Dust Effects you may or may not look at as a weather, but it's more of an interior thing, but still, that's okay. Obsidian Mountain Fogs, I use that all the time, so it saves me a mod slot. I'm okay with that. Lucid Rain. Ye, a new snowflake mod, so we're going to try some different things. More Vivid Sky for day and night. This is why I had to start a new game to make sure that I was getting the correct sky and everything. I had to turn off some mods. I'll show you that. Azurite Weathers. Wonder of Weather at plus Wonder of Weather CTD fix. So I guess there was a crash fix. Wonders of Weather fixed and merged. Wonders of Weather. The CTD fix again. Now here's something else. A Skyrim Sun Enhanced by GR Vulture. Texture Overhaul Sky Collection Stars and Galaxy of Nern by CKW25. Praties Sky all in one. Again, this is why it says just the auroras. So see, they pulled out parts of these mods that they wanted and bundled them together. Because here you're going to see Rustic Weathers and Lighting, right? Weather Control and Lightning During Thunderstorms by Minty911, if you remember Minty's Lightning. So, altogether, they've taken parts of all these things and put them together and tried to make, they called it Paradise Weathers. Okay, I can live with Paradise Weathers. Anyway, it sounds like it should be a pretty good bundle. I've not really messed with it a lot, though I've had it running while I've done some other shows and looked around and did some things. So let's get into the game and go over how this works. Now remember, this is Paradise Weathers. It's about 98 megabytes. For a weather mod, I've seen bigger, I've seen smaller. So this one is trying to cover a lot of things. And remember, it's really more of a bundle than a single mod. It's a bundle of parts of other mods. So let's hop in and see what it looks like. Alright, so I wanted to show you in my mods here. I had a bunch of other mods I was going to test and try out, but they're all turned off. I wanted Paradise Weathers. I wanted us to really see Paradise Weathers. I even turned off my Huge Moon mod. So I turned off all the other mods that could affect the night sky, the sun, the clouds, all this stuff I turned off. And I started a new game after that, okay? I turned it all off, I reset my Xbox, and I started a new game. That's why we have a new guy here. So now we can look at Paradise Weathers and see what it looks like. Right now, in the game, it's raining, which is cool, and you see the little splashing on the ground. And the rain looks good. Let's go first person. I'm sorry, sometimes I forget. I get used to playing one way or the other, and I forget. But nonetheless, so we have, I think that looks good. I think the rain looks good. Now, we could get a dragon. I'm wearing the let me make sure he's got the God ring on. Yes, okay. I decided that would be one way to get through this. So, this is rain. I want to show you the powers you get with this mod. You get Cathedral Meditation, you get rustic weather presets. Now you get both of these, so I'm going to play around with them. We're going to see what we think. You also get this weather control clear skies, cloudy skies, rainy skies, and snowy skies. Now there's different versions of snowy, rainy, cloudy, and clear, so you have to cast it again for different weather. Now I found the changeover to be not always totally immediate. For instance, let me show you. Because these powers could be handy. Let's say we want to go clear skies. Okay, and it's going to work like a shout. And nothing really changed much right now. Let's go an hour. And there you go. And it kind of cleared it up. So I found I needed to wait to make it really work out well. And then it seemed to work fine. And then there's different forms of clear skies. You'll notice this is still kind of cloudy. But you can click it again, give it another hour, and you get clearer skies and different clouds and things. So that's good. If you notice anything weird about this recording, for some reason, it has decided to give me the problem of like, oh, we don't have room to save your data anymore. I don't know why it's out of sync. There's nothing for it to be out of sync with. I've only been playing on this Xbox by itself for the past few days. So I'm not sure what that's about. But nonetheless, so it gives you some good clear skies. Here you can see the sun. You can see the sun, the way the sun is in this game. And you can see the clouds and different things that we're supposed to be able to see here. Give me just a minute, I'll be right back. Alright, so I cleared my HUD so you can see a little better. Now, I think this looks good. Let's try something else. This is the clear skies that we were doing here. Let's try cloudy skies and see what different variations we get. Plus, it gives you a chance to look at the clouds. Now, we're going to move forward an hour, and that made it very cloudy. Very cloudy. You can't see off in the distance good. So that looks pretty good. Let's try a different cloudy. Now again, when I do that, I don't see an immediate change. I have to like go forward an hour to see some change. Now this time there just isn't much change. Maybe it didn't take. Maybe there's not that many different clouds. Let's try again. No, it's still cloudy. Cloudy and foggy. Let's try a different one. Alright, so I'm not seeing much difference in the cloudiness. Let's try something else. Let's try rainy skies. Now the rain does not start right away, you'll notice. I moved around just to see, give it a minute. I think it's better if you wait an hour. There we go, now we're getting some rain like we were earlier. Now this rain is not splashing on the ground like it was previously. It's a different, I guess it's a different rain. You might get some lightning from minties. And matter of fact, I should show you, I think we get in the books, let me go into the books. We get Minty's lightning guide, so you can set that up if you want, if you're not familiar with that. You also get the shooting star calendar, which you'll see shooting stars occasionally at night. I've seen a few, so that's cool when that happens. It just adds a little something, you know, to the game when you're not thinking about it. Let's see if we get a different rain. I'm going to go forward an hour. Not sure that I can tell much difference. Getting a little lightning and thunder, which is cool. Alright, let's do a power. Let's do a different power. Let's do snow. Won't get anything different yet. Nope. Let's go forward an hour and see if it changes. Now we're getting water splashes on the ground. Okay, they went away. We're not getting snow, though. Let's try that again. Still no snow. I wonder if there's no snow in this area. Make sure I have the right thing. Okay. Let's move somewhere where we know we can get snow. I'll be right back. Just one thing before we move. Looking at where we are on the map, we're far enough north we should be able to get snow. I'm kind of surprised that we can't get snow. So, So I'm going to try moving us over to Dawnstar or somewhere like that, and then commanding snow and see if that works better. So, be right back. Alright, so we're here in Dawnstar. It's nighttime, which is convenient because I wanted to show you this as well, and I think this looks nice. This is... Now, they use the night sky that I did a show on recently. It's bundled into this weather mod. So that means the night sky and moons from the new Moons and Stars is in this mod. I'm not complaining. I'm just pointing that out to you. I'm going to go forward an hour. Let's see. What were we going to do? Snow. Right, snow. Let's have some snow. Snow! Give us some snow. I want to see snow. And it did not give us snow. Alright, so this is the thing that I always worry about with bundles, that when things get all bundled together, a whole bunch of mods trying to edit and mess with the same things, I get the feeling that they're not always going to work out right. And this appears to be one of those times. Yeah, we're getting clear skies instead of snow. So that's okay. I mean, sometimes that just could be something that's set wrong, okay? It may not be a big deal. I just wanted to try to get some snow for you. Let's try again. No, we're getting some clouds, but no snow. Let's go to Winterhold. There was snow up there earlier. Maybe I'll get lucky. Alright, so we're here at the college above Winterhold. See down there. And we're still cloudy. I'm going to try the snow. Again, snowy skies. I'm going to move us forward an hour. Alright, unfortunately now we're in... Well, it doesn't matter. We still aren't getting the snowy skies. Okay, I'm going to show you the power that I'm using here. And it's not working. Snowy skies is not working, okay? So that's okay. These things happen. I'm sorry for the interference here I'm getting. This is just an Xbox glitchy thing that happens. So that's not working. Now, I do want to show you these. The Cathedral Meditation. Let's see if this works. The world view, you can have different world views and you can increase them. Like Vivid is a kind of a saturation color thing. Can you see the difference? You can keep increasing it. You can get too much. But you can keep increasing it. You can tell it's increasing. So this is working. You can also clear it. Ta-da. You can do natural, and you can do these. You can do these over and over. And you can tell when I hit clear that something was done. Sometimes, if you hit it just once or twice, you can't tell a lot of difference. Like sharp, I hit it like 3 times. You can't tell much difference, but when you clear it, you can tell that subtle difference that happens. Bloom, you'll be able to tell bloom, I think, within a few tries. I don't think it's that hard. I'm going to do 4, and then you can tell it's getting kind of bloomy. And then you clear, and it sharpens it back up. Vivid, of course, was more of the saturation. Bleak, it kind of takes the color out. You can get it down to almost a black and white if you wanted. See that? So you can do that, and then you can clear and go back to normal. The same with bright and warm and cold. You can brighten things up. And this is just giving you more bright. And then you can clear that, and it goes back. Same with warm. Warm, I'm not sure what the difference is in vivid and warm. Someone can probably tell me. I probably don't understand. Maybe there's just more red in it. But there you go. Looks like that cleared that. Cold usually inserts a little more blue, so maybe that is it. Maybe it's just red and blue. But it is working. Then you clear that. I couldn't tell as much difference with that one, but at least these seem to be working, okay? Now, there's also some other things, seasonal perspective. I'm assuming these are working. I've not played with it long enough to know. But I'm gonna say turn on see, and it says it should work. It does in the past, you know, with cathedral weathers. Now this is how you see at night. You can darken, you can clear it. I think that just sets it back. But like you can set it to be lighter or darker. So if you come up with 2 darker nights, which sometimes I do, I probably need to enlighten my nights, right? Okay, interior vision. If the interior of places is too dark for you or not dark enough, you can adjust it. If you make a mistake, you can clear it. So those are good things that I believe work, even though we're not in an interior right now. I believe those work. The climate, you can do somber or normal. Now I usually do normal, but you can say somber. I forget what somber does, honestly. The climate normalizes, so I usually use normal. I usually, like if I'm using cathedral weathers, it depends on my mood. If I want to use display enhancements, I'll use that. But sometimes using cathedral weathers, I won't use display enhancements, and I'll just use vivid, and I'll just pop some color into my world and go on. That's just me. Now, let's see, what else is there here about this weather mod? Oh yeah, the rustic. Okay, now then there's the other tower. I apologize again for those things. There's rustic weather presets, which you can also take advantage of if you're more familiar with those, if you like these. These give you a different style, like filmic. You see how that changed? And then you can go back to default at any time. And then you have to give it a second to let you use it again. You can do harsh. Not sure what harsh means. I'm just going to be honest. But that's okay. You can go back to default. You can go vibrant, which you know is brighter. Look at that, it's brighter. It might be more colorful, but it's definitely brighter. Now, I'm not sure if this changes like the other one. No, that did not make it brighter. Okay. So these settings are what they are. You don't get extra. Unlike Cathedral, it doesn't multiply it by hitting it over and over. It doesn't look like Pixar. Pixar should be more cartoony, colorful. Yeah, look at that. It popped up the colors and made it brighter. So yeah, that's not surprising. Let's see. Let's go back to default. I imagine you could combine these together, but I don't know what that would end up looking like. Let's see. Can you do filmic? Okay, what happens if I do harsh now? Okay, I think it totally switches. Yeah, I think it totally switches to whatever you choose last. Okay, that's okay though. That's just a different style of letting you mess with your game. You can choose fantasy, which fantasy again I think is brighter with more color too. So I'm not sure, maybe Pixar is even more than fantasy. It's hard for me to see major differences in some of these. Bleak is going to be more like, well, hold on a second. I'm not sure if this matters, but let's do this anyway. Let's do bleak. There you go. Bit darker, you know, bit less colorful. It doesn't remove all the color, of course, but. And then Vikings, I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. Maybe it's Vikings from the Vikings TV show. Maybe you're trying to get that Viking look and feel. So I want to get us to about noon. Alright, so here you can see, oh, let me go back to default because I think I messed things up when I didn't go back to default. Here you can see the sun in all its glory because this does affect the sun. Remember, there was a mod included in this that affects the sun. Lately, I've been noticing the sun mods really seem to make the sun super bright, and it might be a bit too much for me sometimes. I'm just saying. Not complaining. I mean, really, when you look at the sun, that's about real life right there. It's so blinding. That's about all I see. It's just a big blob of light that is like busting my eyeballs. Okay. Let's see. Is there anything else to show you on this and the powers? I think that covers it. That covers most of it there. Of course, as you travel around, you'll get some different weathers randomly, which is fun. Hopefully you will get snow. I did not get snow here, even though I was trying very hard to get snow. Hold on just a minute. I'm going to try to travel around and see if we can get snow. Okay, strangely enough, oh, I can go first person. I came to Volcar Castle because it's almost always snowing here, and it's raining. So this seems really weird to me. Hold on a second. I'm going to see if we can get our power back on snowy skies and try this again. Nope. We got clear skies. Okay, so this almost never happens to me, so I think there's something wrong with the snow parts of this weather mod or bundle, however you want to call it. Not that I'm not saying that snow will never happen, but I'm having trouble getting snow. Maybe that's the idea of Paradise Weathers. Maybe they don't want snow. I don't know. Anyway, I think I'm going to call it here. This is Paradise Weathers. Overall, it seems to be a good bundle, a good thought. It's got a lot of cool tools to it, and it's got Minty's Lightning and very nice stuff. I can't seem to get snow out of it is the only thing. Now, I've only been trying this for, how long have I been fooling around with this? About 40-45 minutes. But usually getting snow is not that difficult. Let's try it one more time here before I call it. Wait an hour. And we got rain. Okay. So, this is one of those places, and I tried going to Dawnstar and to Winterhold and different places. Usually you get a little bit of snow here and there. So, I don't know what's up with that. I don't know if there's actually a problem or if it's just me, but I think there's probably an issue that is not getting what we want done here, you know, as far as snow goes. Because obviously it's not paradise if you're standing out in the pouring rain, right? And it wouldn't be paradise to have a blizzard. But I think the idea was this was going to be a all-in-one, very great, inclusive, wonderful, inclusive. I use the word inclusive. Anyway, weather mod. Oh, look at the lightning strike the water. But I just think the snow part of it, there's an issue there, which is surprising for Skyrim. Usually you get too much snow. I think here I'm getting too little snow. All right. Anyway, watch this mod, see if it gets updated. There's some good things to it. I'm not sure if I really want that night sky and moons either. I showed you that in a previous show, and I liked it. It's good, but I'm not sure if I would like it enough to wait around all the time or not. So there's these questions I would have, but these are very subjective and just my questions about, you know, what I like and what I don't like, okay? So don't take any of that too seriously. This seems like a good mod. I think the snow part needs some sort of correction. All right? Okay. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I will catch you later. So I want to acknowledge these people who donate to the channel, who support the channel. They put their money where their mouth is, and I really do appreciate that. So thank you to these folks, and thank you to everyone for watching and supporting the channel.
This has been an OwwThatSmarts production.
Booga.